Good morning from Goreme in Cappadocia, Turkey. We've been here for a week. We've stayed in two different places. One was $18 a night and the second one was $75 a night. Both rooms had a lot of similarities. They each came with a jacuzzi tub.
This tub with a headrest is huge.
Came with free breakfast. This is a traditional Turkish breakfast. You've got cucumbers and tomatoes and cheese, jam, eggs, and the stuffed grape leaves. And best of all, each one offered a view of the sunrise with the balloons. You can't beat that, and that's what you're here to see. This is our first time seeing all the hot air balloons, and it's spectacular. It's just so cool. Never seen anything like it, and I've never seen so many balloons in one place. Both rooms are owned by a family, so you feel like you're helping out somebody local and not a big corporation, and we really like that. Each place would also set up a tour to anywhere in the region for you. They would get you taxis and give you all the information that you would need to have a good time here in Cappadocia. We were not disappointed by either place. They both had a lot to offer, and we would go back to either one of them, honestly. On to the differences. The $18 a night room actually had a separate jacuzzi tub and shower, and I liked that. There was a shower in the bathroom and then there was a tub in the room. It was nice to have two separate places. The $18 a night room also had a mini fridge, and after walking around in the heat all day, it's nice to come home to a cold water or whatever else you have in there. Although both locations were owned and run by a family, the one at the $18 felt more like a family, like they were welcoming us into their home, and we really enjoyed that. Their breakfast felt a little bit more authentic and homemade. In fact, the spicy tomato sauce that they gave us, they make that, and they gave us a jar of it because we liked it so much. The cheese was also homemade, and they showed us how they made that. We went into the basement, they showed us how they press it out, break it up, put it into these clay pots, and then top it and store it underground. And that's just an experience that money can't buy. On to the $75 a night room. The big difference there is location. The $18 room was about 8 kilometers away from the valley of Goreme, and that's a big difference. You could see the sunrise and sunset, and you could see balloons, but if the wind isn't blowing enough and the balloons don't go high enough, you'll never see them. And yesterday we had the best sunrise I think we've ever seen because we saw upwards of 100 balloons here in the valley, and you just cannot beat that experience. That was amazing. If you were to stay outside of the city, you would probably have to take a taxi or a bus and get here really early to have the same experience. And since we're already in the city of Goreme, we could walk straight into town and get food and grocery stores, and everything is right here. At the $18 a night room, you could get a taxi and they would call one for you. You could take it anywhere, and it's not too expensive, but you're still paying for a taxi to get anywhere, and that's kind of an inconvenience. We'd rather just walk, be in the city, and be already there. Since you're in the city of Goreme, you're staying in an actual cave. This family lived in this cave for generations, and then they carved it out, made it a little bit bigger, and now it's a hotel. But this is where they lived. This was their home, and it is an actual cave in Goreme in Cappadocia. And that is so cool to know that it's an authentic cave. Now, whichever room is better and what you would rather stay in is kind of up to you. The $18 a night room gives you a lot more money to see everything that's here, and Cappadocia is a lot bigger than what I had anticipated. If you want to see everything here, the underground cities, all the chapels in the hills, you're gonna have to pay to go to those places, and you're probably gonna have to pay an entrance fee. So you are gonna need a little bit of money to see things while you're here. And if you want to go on a hot air balloon ride, that is definitely not affordable. So if you want to do all of these things, save a little bit of money, stay outside of the city, it's not too bad. If your goal is to be in the city, watch the balloons from your own private balcony, and kind of live a little bit of luxury, then the $75 room is where you want to be. Amber and I have gone back and forth on if we were to return to Cappadocia, which place would we stay in? And we agree that we would probably stay outside of the city for most of the time and have a little bit more money to go and see the other things around the region, but then we would still spend more money to stay inside the city of Goreme to see the balloons in the morning. Seeing the balloons at sunrise is just something you have to see in person. Pictures just don't do it justice, and I would highly recommend staying here for at least one night to have that experience. You don't even have to go up in a balloon. Just seeing them from the ground is spectacular and breathtaking. I don't know how to explain it. Tomorrow we're going to try our first money challenge day. We're going to eat and all of our activities for less than $15 a person. We have a little bit of a plan, and I think we can do it. So if you want to watch that, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.